My name is Suzanne Nguyen, and I'm the Director of Developer Marketing at Samsung. My role is really to drive that next big thing within the developer community.
Okay, that's
through
cool.
Samsung's messaging. Yeah.
That's very interesting, because I've been seeing that there's been one thing that you've been particularly pushing today, and it could well be the next big thing, which is wearable tech, and you've been really pushing the Samsung Gear. Could you tell us a little bit about what you're hoping to do with that, and what the Samsung Gear is, perhaps? Maybe people haven't heard about it.
Right, so, you know, wearables is really the new frontier. And I think there's been a lot of wearables out there and people trying to find use for different wearables, especially in the health industry. But Samsung's leading the way in making it more connected to your life, and you can wear it and do normal things that you would do with your phone, perhaps. But you don't have to have your phone with you all the time. Sometimes it's clumsy to carry your phone around. Yeah. Like this is the Gear 2, for instance. So you can swipe here to go to your different applications. You also have a camera feature. Out
of interest, I mean obviously this is Pocket Gamer, I was wondering, have you seen any potential applications of the Gear within gaming? Are there people looking at apps perhaps which use it for mobile games?
Well, you know, I actually saw there is a lot of games in the Samsung App Store today that you can load on your Gear device and play games on it. So the wonderful thing about development for the Gear is your app or your game can actually be standalone, or it could be connected to your device or working together with your device, or just to sync with your device. So there are several ways that you can play your game or have interactions with your game.
Okay, so well, that sounds very interesting. I think it seems to me that one of the things that you're thinking is that wearables are going to be one of the key trends for the year. I mean, have you got any other major trends that you're thinking about in 2014? Is there something you're expecting to see go huge in the mobile industry in the next couple of months?
I think, you know, content and services, just being connected, using your mobile devices or your wearable devices with different appliances, the smart TVs. For instance, Samsung has a great smart TV line, using your devices with the smart TV, having it multi-screen perhaps. Those are some of the things that I think you can see in the future, really integrating and connecting your life, your mobile with your life.
Yeah, it's turbocharging the Internet of Things, I guess.
Exactly.
That's what people say. And so how could people get involved? How could developers, I mean, you're promoting the Samsung Gear App Challenge, I believe?
Yes.
How can developers get involved in making their apps ready for wearables?
Right, so the Samsung Gear App Challenge is really 200 winners can win up to $1.25 million in prizes. It's really out there so that we could get developers to start thinking about Gear, and they can learn more about it by going to developer.samsung.com. There's tutorials, there's ways to teach you how to get started with wearables in Gear. Also, if you go to gearapp.challengepost.com, you can learn more about the challenge itself. The deadline, though, for submission is July 17th for the first round for the top 200 winners.
Okay, so if people are interested in wearables, it sounds like they've got to do it now. Well, thank you very much for joining us. It sounds absolutely fascinating, and best of luck with the wearable revolution.
Thank you very much for having me here. It's awesome. Pocket Gamer and PG Connect. It's an awesome event.